DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, yes, I am at my usual lunch place, the bench that's near the forest. Nice and calm. Today is not too cold. It's not too warm either, but I'm sitting on a couple of isolating plastic bags, so I'm not getting cold. Yeah, so it's kind of nice. I was looking forward to the lunch hour and have a bit of time. And I just have not, I was just too busy this week for different things. Well, actually, medical examinations for vlogging on Wednesdays, as I very often do, but it doesn't matter. Here I am. And I was going to talk about one thing, but I guess I'll keep it for another vlog because it's funny because there's been a lot of things going on, with people leaving work and so on. And I was listening to people talking about, what's your legacy? And, I was thinking there's been so much going on about legacies, about people, vloggers, famous politicians and infamous politicians and so on. And people are, fascinated about certain persons' legacies. And in today's cancel culture, your legacy that you had is going to probably be scrapped. And they'll say, when you used to be somebody really lauded and so on, you will become somebody who's been really evil. I hear that there's a lot going on right now about, Lincoln or Winston Churchill, which we all knew was probably a pretty difficult man. But goodness sakes, he was the man one needed for that one needed probably in England in the Second World War and so on. So I mean, just talking about legacies. But for people like myself, and I would say probably everybody that's watching this, our legacies are nothing. Is that true? No, not really, actually. Uh, I don't think that we should start thinking about legacies. It's what we give, and it's not like 20 generations, 20 or whatever. Nobody's going to know about me in a few generations. But I think the important thing is about the family members, the people around you. I mean, I've seen it at work, for example. People that have left and have just been gone for a year or what, and nobody knows who they are anymore. It doesn't matter. That's not where your legacy is going to be. There was if you are a Bible reader, you probably have read the book of Ecclesiastes, but it's like all is vanity. Most people actually know that, even if you're not a Bible reader. And it's basically saying all that you've done, even though you think it might be great things, are going to lead to nothing as far as the normal world is concerned. I mean, I was going to say, on the one hand, I know that I'm loved. I know that I love. And I think that's enough. That really is. I mean, that's the type of legacy that I will want to leave to my family, is that know that I love them. And when I leave, I want to know that I've been loved. Things like that. When I look at my grandchildren, for example, and they're happy to see Grandpa, that's pretty much what I need. When I come home, and Mrs. DC is happy to see me. Or maybe she's not always happy to see me, depending on what I've done or what. But you know what I mean. I'm joking, but like we went out I was going to say for a weekend. It was part of a birthday present that I had, or I was going to say multiple birthday presents. I mean, at a certain age, you don't automatically always give a thing. You might give, time, events, and so on. I ask my boys, actually, when they ask me sometimes what if I would like something, I say, yeah, time. Just time with them. And I think that's an important thing for me. And I think it's the type of thing that they will remember. He gave us time. I don't think anybody's going to remember, like he worked on a clinical study, People are already forgetting things like that. No, but they will remember, he gave us time, he was nice, he was kind. Yeah. I was looking, slightly other subject, but I was coming back to memories on that. And when I was a little boy, and I mean really young, like less than, a few years old, something. It's one of my first memories. My parents had moved into where my grandparents were, and when I'm thinking about time and love and so on, and parents went back. We went actually by horse and buggy. Maybe that's why I remember it. And or I don't know if it was horse and buggy, but it was with the horse and sled, I think, actually. Anyway, whatever. And we went to the farm where my parents were from my grandmother's farm, where she was now a widow, and my dad was going to go, and then they were going to live with them for a certain period. And we went back to where we lived before, and I remember going into a room and finding a toy, and the joy that it gave me. Now, why am I bringing that? It's because when I think about my grandchildren, like when we had the pandemic and there were several weeks where they weren't able to come home to our place. And when they got there, I mean, how they were overjoyed to find the toys in the playroom and to have us and to see us. And I was thinking, like, if there hadn't been that climate of love, they wouldn't have been overjoyed in that way. And I don't know if they'll remember those things like I did, but I certainly will when I see them and I saw that. And I know that if it's like that, it's because it's something that I gave them that's still there. Or not only myself, but that we gave them that's still there. Yeah. So, do you need a legacy? No. But you do. I was going to say you are happy if you know that people will remember you as a kind person, as a loving person. Yeah. I sure hope that that those are the type of things that people will remember me about. But we'll see. Okay, I guess that's it. DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and the weekend's coming. It is Friday. Oh yes, TGIF. Take care. DC signing off. Bye-bye.